Sorry, guys. I just wanted to raise up the volume a little bit. Okay. Ooh, yes. Hopefully that translated well for you guys as far as like transitioning to the opening and everything like that. This is the second time just doing that. But yeah, hopefully it just ended up well. Perfect. So I'm gonna close that. Actually, just make a little playlist of songs on YouTube. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but yeah. Hold on. Let's start the stream right now. And so, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin, and you're watching 167 DangIT Prodcast. We're live. New shit. Oh, I don't have anyone to talk and tell that to. All right. All right. So, let's just get started with the podcast here. What I want to do actually is do something different. See if I can do something, whatchamacallit? Something to do, so it's just like every single day, right? Or every single time we go on live stream, like particularly on YouTube. And so, I saw this in the comments earlier. Why don't we change up moderators? So, I don't see Corinne here. I don't see Andy here. So, let's, if they ever jump in, I'll probably just knock them out of their moderator status and I'll add some new people here. So, because someone else was talking about that, let's add Sir Mark here as a moderator for the time being. Yes, I'm just saying. Oh shit, you got that blue wrench. My time has come. Let's see. Let's add someone else. Someone who is a long time one. Alright, I'm not sure how often you'll be like talking, but can add another moderator here. I know we make jokes about it, but you know what? We'll let you have the reign for this week. So, give a round of applause to Eyeshadow, who is now a moderator. And that's just it. All right, guys. Just two people. That's all we need for this chat. If I were to get up to like say, I mean, there's a very low amount of people who actually watch the live stream and everything. So, this is okay. If we had like 100 people like chatting at once, then certainly we would take like maybe 30 people and just have them moderate and everything. So yeah, we'll just like keep it like that. So, okay, hold on. I made notes as to what I want to do and talk about because when it's just me, I can't always be talking out my ass. So, I actually came up with a whole bunch of things I want to talk about, things that happened like over the week. So, now that we just did the whole moderator changeover, let's talk about what is going on in the background here. You guys might notice that there's this pair right here, and four things, and maybe in the corner over there, acoustic panels, black and blue. These are really small panels. The whole purpose of this is just to like help out with like the noise around this room, which is it's pretty enclosed. So what I'm hoping to do is by like installing, there's 24 panels by the way, they're like across here too, is just hopefully just kind of make things sound better is kind of what I wanted to do. Hold on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was noticing in the comments that Mark has been like putting hashtag Gabe drops that Steven diss track. No, we ain't the Paul brothers. We ain't putting diss tracks on people, especially within our team. They look like Mario cubes. They do actually. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys have been following on like in my Instagram or like my Snapchat, but pretty much like record the whole process of like actually receiving this stuff. These guys actually were like really flat, and so what they advise, and that's just for packaging purposes, and what you have to do to make sure they come into their form, which is like the density of like 1.5 inches I believe, or probably like less than that. What you wanted to do was actually like douse these guys in water and just like let them inflate over a period of one day. So what you're seeing now is just them in like their full form, their final form, if you will. Although most optimal to place it like that, like 2x2 with this particular size, I kind of wanted to distribute them like evenly across the entire room. So a lot of them just come in pairs of two, alternating between like that pattern you see right there. So it's like black, blue, blue, black, blue, black, Oh, actually, that was because I wanted to put something extra there, but I ran out of space, or ran out of cubes or panels. Jesus. Because everything else is just kind of like aligned separately. This is just 24. I think. I don't know. Depending on, because these guys are kind of expensive, so I don't know if I want to add more to them. Maybe I will, maybe not. We'll see. The process though is kind of iffy because I had to use like some adhesive spray. You could probably mount these on through other means, but I just figured that this one was less damaging on the walls. But yeah, I was thinking about getting red and white or something like that, as Gabe has advised over on Instagram. But I was like, blue is actually the color on my wall, so and that's just how it is. Otherwise, I would totally go for red. Oh yeah, now that I'm thinking about colors, recently because I know that like Elgato, I don't know if you guys know about the company Elgato. They are pretty well known as far as like their game capture cards. So whatever you record on your 360, Xbox One, PS3, 4, your Wii U, and the Switch. Yeah, I found out on their website that they sell these stand up green screens, and I was like, yo, if I had that. But I didn't want to spend the money on it. Plus, I just kind of don't really have an idea of what to do with the green screen. I think, I'd have to really think about it because I could literally just have it set up like right behind me. Just have it set up, and then we can do like a whole cool thing where like if I was recording like DangIT Play stuff, we would just have that, and it would help out with like face cam and everything like that. So I've been thinking about that. Yeah, you guys gotta look it up. Like, just go on Elgato. It's literally just El Gato in Spanish, but like words together. And you'll find like one of their products is just like kind of a scroll, like a green screen scroll. It just like, how is it? It's kind of like a projector screen. You know, you just like, you pull it up. Well, technically you're supposed to pull it down, but this one just sits and you pull it up. And it should have like, whatchamacallit? Just like support, like crosses right behind the screen itself, and just holds it up like that. And I'm like, whoa, cool. Oh yeah, Andy's here. By the way, Andy, we're doing a whole moderator like changeover. So sorry, Andy. We're gonna have you just sit this one out for moderator purposes. So no hard feelings. It's just kind of like, yeah, we're just doing a thing. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A little green screen. It's not actually not really little. I don't remember the dimensions, but it's pretty big. I'm just hoping that I could do like, whatchamacallit, have two people like set up at once. So yeah, that's pretty good. What was I gonna go from there? Just kind of look at my little quick sheets here. Oh yeah. This is a topic that just kind of happened like over the past week. So I remember in the last stream, I forget who asked about it, but someone had talked to me about like, are you interested in seeing other people, or are you currently seeing anyone in the moment, Justin? And I'm like, no, not really. And someone also followed up with like that sometimes it gets really lonely to be single and everything like that. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then I swear to God, this week I had just this one dream that I was in a relationship and also just later on married to a questionable someone. I don't remember the face. I don't know the name. I never got the name. It was just someone at random, right? And it hurts because it's I've had it once before. I had this dream once before, in a different form, of course, where I was in a relationship with someone, and everything's just totally fine. There's nothing wrong about the dream itself until I wake up. I wake up and I have no wife. I have no like girlfriend or whatever. And that left me kind of empty inside. And I was like, shit. Damn it, dude. Here I was just talking about like, yeah, I'm totally fine single, but it's like, no, this sucks. And so over the past week, I've been just trying to like look out a little bit more actively, just see who was available. And there was someone that I was interested in. I was talking to my coworker about her, and she was saying like, "Oh, no, I think she's married." I was like, "Oh, okay. At least I know about that." And oh man, I have some really unfortunate luck nowadays. Like girls I'm interested in. Okay, so one of them already had a girlfriend or had a boyfriend, and I was like, oh okay, no, okay, that's fine. And the other one is on a maternity leave. I was like, oh, well, I mean, and this one's married. Okay, okay, so yeah, dude, like sometimes I kind of wonder like what it would have been like to have a relationship in high school. That would have been probably easier. Um, but also kids are pretty immature, so yeah, it's better to have them like kind of go through the ropes of things. Is that what I'm saying? But yeah, now I'm just like at this point where I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna just keep my binoculars open. Let's see who else in the workplace is available. Although you gotta be really careful about that. If there's anything you want to avoid, it's just someone you work with like all the time that you get interest in. Just try to stay away from that. As far as like I've known, as far as other people have said, it's really weird if you were to fall in love with someone that you always work with in the workplace specifically. All at the same time. Actually, that does translate well with YouTube as well. Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't want to go too much on a tangent on that. So, next thing I want to talk about is surprisingly games. Like now that reacting is been buried, it's been resurrected, recreating to discussions. Dang it! And as you can see, without my buddy, wherever he is, he's working by the way. We can't really do discussions together. So I'm working on transitioning, or at least I think he's available tomorrow. We'll see. Oh dang, it wants to do a Q&A like right now. Not right now. No. Let me just cover all the things I have to say, and then we'll see where we're going from there. But yeah, we're talking about games here. Sonic Mania, the new Sonic game that came out, and people have been raving about it, giving it like really good reviews, good like praise and everything like that. And I have not been able to play it. But okay, question 1, will I play it? Yes. Question 2, will it be shown on the channel? That's where I'm sitting right now, all right? So, I have a couple of like options here, and I want your guys' feedback on it. Stream it, record it now. I mean, not like now, but just like later. You mean like right now, like right here, right now with all these people. You know what? Now that I think about it, would be cool to do it on Twitch, like a stream on Twitch, just Sonic Mania. Yeah, because of the fact that like it seems that well, first of all, the Twitch channel on DangIT Productions Twitch channel has been dead ever since the last Dark Souls episode I created for that. But it's just like, ugh. I just never really find the time to just like sit down and do like a gaming stream per se. There's these guys like the podcast episodes, of course, but like an actual like live stream, I'm not sure about. So I'm just trying to figure out like what do I want to do. I should like branch out and do like other things on Twitch, for example, because that's where a lot of gamer heavy people are at, want to watch stuff. So don't have a Twitch channel. It's yeah. So I can't comment. Says Ibrahim. I actually did read your comment like above. Mark was saying like hi mine, and you were like just call me Ibrahim. I'm actually called Abraham or something like that. Yeah. I got you. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm still thinking about like streaming on Twitch, just so like people have reasons to go over there and check out the Twitch channel instead of doing this here. One of the reasons why I'm thinking more about transitioning over to Twitch for gaming specifically, is because YouTube is being, for as far as I know right now, has been kind of dumb. I don't know if you guys haven't really seen much of that, but I was on Twitter and Rogers Base was making a tweet about like how one of his One Piece anime reviews was like up for debate for advertising and stuff like that because he's getting monetized on YouTube. And I took note of that. I was like, Jesus. I mean, like, I don't watch all of his reviews or anything like that, like almost never. But what I do see is really, really clean. It's just him talking to a web camera, just like as I am right now, and just expressing his feelings about like certain things, and also like whatchamacallit, just projecting on like what future episodes are to come out and stuff like that. Just foreshadowing and stuff like that. And so they're really clean. But now YouTube is just like, I'm not so sure about that, fam. Let me just not advertise this and not give you money. So it's. I heard something going outside. It's whatever. It sucks, dude. Like, YouTube seems like it's starting to mess up quite a bit. I'm gonna see if I can stand up a little bit more. Maybe if I just like raise myself a little higher. There we go. Perfect. So now, even if I slouch, I'm still like at the top like third of everything, according to by like the rule of thirds. Ibrahim says I've beaten the final boss of the OG Splatoon. Nice. I do forget about the whole campaign mode of that, but yeah. Also, another question on Sonic Mania that I thought about, like, do I want to do it solo? Do I want to do it like with another person? And I think seeing how the schedule is, I just kind of gave David like an entire like week off of like filming and stuff, because Sword Art Online's a bitch. I was thinking like maybe just have it every other week when I film with David, and I film with Gabe, but Gabe is not here, so it's just like So the schedule's a little bit rickety, so I don't really know what I want to do here. So I'm thinking maybe do solo for Sonic Mania on Twitch. And put the episodes like live on YouTube, because it'd just be easy like that. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's as far as like anything like ahead of time, because I really want to play Sonic Mania. Having said that, though, I have a whole bunch of other games I should really pick up on. Maybe not for streaming or recording purposes, but just like for my own, because actually can jump into a different topic right here, but I just recently like picked up on Tomb Raider, the one for the Xbox 360, and then got ported to the Xbox One, the definitive edition, and also there's the Rise of a Tomb Raider, which is the sequel to that. Those two games were a bundle with my Xbox One, and I realized like I haven't been playing the Xbox One in a while, so I picked up on that. So I'm going to finally just kind of sit down and just play the bundle games. And also at the same time, I'm trying to play Pokemon Moon again. Like start over, scratch. So I can finally enjoy it myself. And so far, I have been enjoying it. I've been just spending most of my time in the first route. I've only played like an hour or so. And I just caught all the Pokemon the first route except for Pichu, and I'm just trying to find what the fuck is Pichu. But okay, that's pretty much it. Like personally, that I'm doing right now. Oh my god, I just realized how Ibrahim is the only one who's like really like commenting right now. That's totally fine, by the way. But I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of like pink. Yeah, that's pink. Yeah, that's pink. Yeah, that's pink. Yeah, I gotta not worry about that. Okay. So, I don't want to like cover this too heavily, but because I want to make this into a discussion video, but I just watched last night the new movie, The Hitman's Bodyguard, and just to not like expand on it, it's an okay movie. It's a fun movie, I would say. Like, that's really the most accurate summarized description of my thoughts on the movie. It's a fun movie. That's, yeah. I'm hoping that I have another person to talk about it with, but we'll just see. But here's Eyeshadow saying like, sorry, I should have started to comment now. I've been listening for a while now. So, okay. All right, it's okay. I mean, if you guys remember, like the whole purpose of like a moderator is just keep track of the chat is all. That's all I gotta do. And if there's anything that you find that's actually like really inappropriate, anything that is to hurt someone, then you just like you take care of that however you choose. Otherwise, I have to do something about it. And just like a rule of thumb for everyone who wants to be a moderator, don't abuse your power. don't, because I'll have to kick you out, and we don't want to do that. All right. So, next thing, no. Oh no, that's all I have, and we're only like 20 minutes into the stream. All right. So, Ibrahim suggested questions Q&A. Let's have it. It's like just like awkwardly like just stare at the camera, and maybe just like shuffle my eyes and just like. All right. As you guys are just kind of coming up with questions, is there anything else I want to talk about? Anything that I've done? Not so much. Yeah, no, I don't. Not much actually. Let's see. Midnight Force is actually asking questions about that. Are you gonna watch the new Dragon Ball Super episode tonight? Yeah. I think it would be. I would say it would be better if Gabe and I watched it together, but I don't even know if he's gonna be available tomorrow. So it's just like, damn it. And I do have a recently I've been coming up with an idea of like how to incorporate reactions back into discussions. Dang it. It's kind of the same formula as I did when we first started discussions. Dang it, as in like, Ibrahim, stop spamming I ship Starco. That what are you trying to gain from that? But yeah. If I recall correctly, yeah, last episode was just like dealing with another universe being taken away, which sucks, by the way. It really does. I liked how they dealt with that, with Gohan's perspective, being a father and everything like that. It just sucks, and that's all I'm gonna need to talk about as far as that. Still gotta do a discussion on that as well. Although, now that I've already watched it, it might not work if I try to incorporate reactions. So I have to do something different. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I should have to say, fell off of Dragon Ball Super. Should have started watching again. I think I feel off during the begging of the Tournament of Power. Should continue during the begging. Yeah. Okay. Dragon Ball Super has been really lackluster lately. Midnight. If you really think about it, like, if you really think about like the grand scheme of everything so far in Dragon Ball Super, the things you should be like really hyped for, from my perspective, Ephraim, you're spamming like random like statements, dude. Like, I'm like, I mean, oh yeah, well, yeah, you're distracting me. I would say that really what you can get out of like Dragon Ball Super nowadays is just kind of like new powers and stuff like that. Anything like, and I think that's what Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super have been like mainly about. It's just like fighting and everything like that. Not really much story and everything like that. So I want to like Dragon Ball Super, but after. I mean, this is coming from outside perspective. I haven't been watching any episodes. Much of the episodes are like really unknown to me. I just only know general gist and everything, just based on the internet. But if there's not really a plot to Dragon Ball Super, no matter how kind of, I guess, cringy it is, I guess, because like we're talking about like someone who wants to be the very best, and he's just thrown in these situations where he doesn't really care about it. He just wants to get stronger, right? So it's hard. I have nothing to really back Dragon Ball Super with, except for like there's some comedic parts to it, and I like that. I do like when you see people power up. I like to see how our OG characters like get stronger over the course of stuff. I mean, Piccolo, like for example, in the previous episode, just a little cover of that, just beats someone out. We don't really get to see it, but like, hey, Piccolo's doing good, Gohan's doing good. Nice. Next question. You know what? I'm pretty sure there's no one in Discord right now, but I just want to see if there's anyone talking there. No. It's sad. Poor Discord doesn't really talk as much, but I guess that's kind of what happens when not too many people like add on add themselves in there. Midnight just said hello. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. I'm hoping to like incorporate more Discord stuff in live streams, just so like people have more of an introduction to Discord. The fact that it's there, because some people don't even look at the description, which is, oh shit. I know that just kind of came out of nowhere, but let me double check. Yeah, okay, no. Discord chat's right there, like literally right there. Midnight Force is still entertaining. It's just that when they try to have a good plot, they just do it kind of badly. It's mainly for action and comedy, though. Yeah, it's weird because there was a time where we would watch shows and there wasn't really much of a plot per se. This is specifically in games. There's no like real plot, so a lot of it's just gameplay and action and everything like that. And that's where like the key draw is. Here in shows nowadays, there needs to be a good plot, and I mean, I'm not against it. It's just like it becomes a prerequisite for a good show. So for a lot of people, Dragon Ball Super can be just nostalgic and not necessarily a good show. For me, though, it is nostalgic. I would say that there's a lot of potential in just Dragon Ball universe, because they have like introduced different universes, and all these. Well, actually, well, I'll just I'll hold my comment until like later. Hopefully, we can see something different. I'm glad that they did revive Dragon Ball Z, though. However, having said that, like, I think I would say Dragon Ball Super is a shonen per se. Well, not really. Question mark. I would say it is a shonen, just because of like the catered audience for it. It's just like guys, young guys, just like boys, like teenagers and up. It's just like that's kind of the main draw is, I would say, and girls who love to like action. Hell yeah! if you're a girl, you like action, yes. Although like it really is just depending on anyone who decides to watch it. Some people just have different wants, and I think a lot of TV shows nowadays, especially live action, focus in on plot per se, because action choreography is cool to a point, right? Ibrahim asked, like, what's your thoughts on the Emoji movie? I don't have an opinion on the Emoji movie. That's just something that I just have not seen. I think it looks kind of bad, and from other people's perspectives and thoughts about it, it is bad. So I'm going to just kind of clear away from that. If I had more money to just like watch like movies, then sure. Especially if they're like new movies. I feel like a lot of things we gotta do nowadays on YouTube specifically, on YouTube specifically, you just kind of don't really know where to go, Well, at least you're not going anywhere until you like do something like really current or something like that. Here's my thoughts on the Emoji movie. Yeah, that seems to be the case for a lot of people. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can like throw the situation over. Let's see if I can like ask people like in the chat. It's so cringe. Okay. I'm getting a feeling that might be the case for a lot of Lego movies nowadays. Why'd they have to make more Lego movies, dude? Lego Batman was a bit of a stretch, right? But I guess it was still okay, right? But what was it? Not Ninjago, right? It was something else. Ninjago's the name of the ninja in ARMS. But it's whatever. Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, and this is something I should work on like later on. I should do. Sorry, I was kind of distracted by the elapsed time on this stream, but now I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Well, there goes that. So, Lego Movie was perfect. The Lego Movie by itself was great, and they should have just left it like that. They shouldn't have even touched it afterwards. It's just the Lego Movie was brilliant by itself. It was colorful, fantastic. Like voice acting was good. There was a good amount of comedy in there, and they should have just left it like that. And then they made the Batman Lego Movie. I was like, Lego Batman movie. And I was like, all right. I mean, there's comedy in Lego Batman, like that persona, and they should have left it like that. But now they're making another Lego movie, and I don't know if they should keep on doing that. Everything awesome. Everything is awesome. That song is cancerously good. And the fact that it could be a bit cringy, it could be corny, but sometimes like once every blood moon, you just need to play it. Maybe I'll add it to the playlist of streams whenever you guys are in the waiting room. I won't. I gotta be really careful though about like what songs I put into the playlist, because it's not something as easy as like, oh, it just got copyright. So I mean, I'm gonna just like cut to the intro anyway and post edit, so it's like whatever. No, it's some videos will cause a takedown, a copyright strike, and you don't want to do that even if you remove it. Yeah, so but yeah, Midnight Force makes a point here. Popular movies tend to be made into sequels no reason other than the money, which in turn makes them bad because the reason for existing is just for the money. And if you're on YouTube, you should understand this too. If you're doing something just for the money, solely just for the money, even like, yeah, I mean, DangIT Productions, we have a goal to like eventually make this into a living and just continue to entertain people, but we still like to entertain people. So there's a lot of effort put into that, right? But if you solely make it for, you know, sorry, I felt like I wanted to kick the water ball over there. If you do it solely just for the money without too much entertainment, reacting it, then it ends up being like, what am I doing this for? And also people are like, it's not great. Because that's how it is. I know that didn't sound coherent, but I think I lost track in the middle of my sentence. I'm also running out of breath now. Ooh. I need a water break. Give me a second. Okay, much better. Alright. Not sure what to put. Says things done for money. Oh, there's Capcom. It's too right. There's too many Marvel vs. Capcom games now. This is pretty much like the fourth entry, right? I think 3 was like really good. I think that the art style and just like the characters, like all that was really good, even though I never played it before, but like the presentation was really good. And then, you know, Infinite came out and people are watching it and are like, what the hell is this? And then all of a sudden, like the Dragon Ball like Z Fighter Z came out, and we're like, holy shit! Oh my god! And also Blaze Blue's coming in there with like a crossover, and Ruby's in there too, and like, holy shit, dude! And then Marvel vs. Capcom's like finding themselves in a situation where they're like, well, shit, fam, what do we do? Like, just give me a new one, yeah, yep, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm hoping that, like, I mean, since it's still in development, right? So they have a chance to just kind of figure things out. That's what I'm hoping for them, for their sakes, okay? Because it is really cool. But I think that, I don't know, adding like a legitimate story, it's like, I mean, Avengers is kind of good, right? I think Age of Ultron was actually the better of the two Avengers movies, I would say, because, I think character-wise, I think it's better. Yeah, character-wise and development, Avengers 2 is good. I would still prefer, like, Avengers 1 overall, I would say, because, like, characters are the characters, but they don't really develop or anything like that. Not sure what to put. Says, meanwhile, Sigma and Black Panther to be DLC. That's actually kind of cool. We need Sigma. Black Panther's gonna be really cool too. And I can't wait to watch that movie too. Injustice 2, right. I totally remember now about that one. I could have sworn though, like I didn't know like the release date of Injustice 2, so it's like I thought it came out already. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Wait, what? Like, hold on. It says that Injustice 2 came out like in May. Are we talking about like a PC port of it or something like that? No, there's not one there. It's whatever, dude. They're already part of the main store. Ultron's in the base game. Oh, that's what Nasha was talking about. Okay, it's that's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. If it's a DLC character, it should be like one with like their own story and just not be related or chained to the main story, because like at that point, like you might as well just add them into it, especially if you fight them, because why not? Hold on, is there anything else I want to really discuss? I liked all these questions, by the way, but it's like keep the questions coming, because I don't know how long I'll spend on one question over another. So if we just like do a barrage of questions back to back to back, then we might actually have something. Although I can understand if you guys don't have any questions, because like we've been doing this for 167 episodes now, so it's like if you guys are now tuning in and you guys aren't just tuning in, you've been tuning in, all right. Yeah, a lot of things are for the money, and I think that it comes down to capitalism. It's evil, but it's all we got right now. It's all things of capitalism. Just like trying to milk everything as much as possible. And that just kind of goes back to the whole movie sequel stuff. Games like really incorporating DLC when some don't really need to. I would say Breath of the Wild. DLC is just fine. It's just all additional stuff. You don't need to know much about it. The main game is just a masterpiece by itself. It's totally fine. So DLC there is okay. Although they did have their DLC expansion pass there, so you kind of have to question that a little bit, because it's just like they had the expansion pass like up and ready upon the release date, so that's a bit iffy. I know David brought this up, but like Fallout New Vegas was good DLC for him because of like how authentic it felt as like downloadable content that costs like $10 to $20. But it had so much content in it that was like really unique and something that he really enjoyed. So there's that. I guess Fallout 3 is another game I could play, but I'm just like, no, this is too many games, dude. Okay. Water break. I was thinking about background music. If I can incorporate more background music in the streams, then that'd be cool. Although I think I'd take a crack at it, and maybe I'll do this after the stream, but just try to create my own music, kind of like how I did for the discussions, dang it. I just have like a backtrack in the middle, in the background, of course. And that's just kind of to help the, just the flow of things go. So if you end up like not saying much of anything, you kind of can ride the flow of the song just for a little bit until the next conversation brings up. DLC and microtransactions, the devil's work. Although, yeah, I have to agree. Rocket League plus the Switch is pretty cool. I just have Rocket League already on the Xbox One, so I'm just gonna save up. I'll save my money for that, or to not spend on it. I'm sorry. Yeah. So microtransactions. I mean, you'll see a lot of that on free to play games. For example, like Fire Emblem, like Heroes. It is an engaging mobile game by itself, right? So far I haven't spent any money on Heroes, and that's a blessing in disguise because you can spend a lot on that game. So yeah, not about that. So yeah, Roger Space was talking about how he was thinking about maybe like showcasing some Fire Emblem Heroes, and I was kind of thinking like that'd be kind of cool if we did that here too, because I actually do like Fire Emblem Heroes. As little as I play of it, then the average, I'm going to spend a good amount of money to get what I want, type of stuff. I don't think that's for me though, per se. But do we have any other questions in the chat? I'll just keep talking out of my ass as we keep going on about this. It sucks to not have someone to kind of bounce conversations with. It sucks. What about the remake of Final Fantasy? Oh, you mean 12 Zodiac Age? Not played it because it's PlayStation 4 exclusive, and I don't have PS4. Maybe David would be interested, but we'll see. I mean, like, the guy too is busy. I find that like all of us, as we get to adulthood, find it hard to play video games and stuff like that, like freely. And I guess I wouldn't really complain too much about that if I wasn't doing YouTube videos, but I love that too. So it's just like it's a constant juggle between everything. I sound like a broken record when I talk about that, but yeah, that's pretty much. But yeah, I don't really have much of a take on the remake of Final Fantasy. I still need to play like 13, but I've been waiting for that to be like backwards compatible for the Xbox One, just so I don't have to bring over my Xbox over from the living room. Justin going into DangIT Productions world. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, no, we just don't have a lot of people here, and like I've done a few like number of these podcasts like by myself, and I'm happy like with the last one because it was just kind of a break from like talking to a friend and stuff like that, and like how whenever you talk to a friend, like you withhold some information, not purposely, but just because like it doesn't feel convenient enough to bring it up. But here on streams where like it's just me, I can really just talk about whatever. And I think that's kind of cool. 13 is weird, says not sure. As far as I've heard, yes. Apparently it's very linear. As far as I've seen in cutscenes, it's kind of but yeah, I want to see like backwards compatibility for that. I know that they update it, right? And I'm not sure if I just change anything on my mixer, but I don't think so. Oh shoot, Battlefield Bad Company gets a backwards compatibility. Cool. And I think I wasn't really into like first persons until I heard of Bad Company and how it was more comedic and everything, and so it wasn't so like goddamn like gloomy and everything like that. So it's nice. No, they have. And they had that, and they had Bad Company too, which was just like okay as far as I heard from reviews and stuff like that. I'm actually looking through like their listing right now. Wouldn't you guys like to see this? I think I should at some point incorporate like a screen where I just like show you guys like what I'm looking at here. So that'd be cool. They got Doom in here. Not the latest Doom, but like the ye old Doom. I'm trying to look down for Final Fantasy actually. No. The only thing closest to Final Fantasy is in like chronological order is Fighting Vipers. I thought it said Vapors. I'm like, oh shit, this thing's progressive. And like, oh shit, this is too progressive. To the point where like vapors are actually a really bad thing. And I guess to a point, we're gonna find out at some point that those things are gonna be really bad for you. But for now, it's better than just actually smoking. So, they have expanded their backwards compatibilities ever since they released it, and they have a really good lineup of stuff now. And when I mean good, I mean like a whole, what's the word? A whole bunch of them, I would just say. Yeah. No, that's pretty much it. As far as that, so it's not there yet. Mine, Midnight Force asks like, how much would you need to make to live off of YouTube? And this is kind of a hard thing. It does depend on the individual. First of all, let's go from like the very bottom basics. You have to have a home, right? And you're like, okay, well, a home is expensive. What about an apartment? So you're thinking about like, okay, one person, one bedroom. How much can I live off of that? And it really does depend because like YouTube itself is a fluctuating thing. If you're not posting every single day and you're not getting like thousands to hundreds of thousands of views each time and you're getting money from that, things start to like plummet. And there was a point for DangIT Productions where it was almost to a point where I could have lived off of it. But that was just by myself. We're not even talking about an entire team that would rely on the money that is earned from YouTube. So it does depend on like how many people are part of your YouTube channel. If it's just you, that's probably the most optimal thing for the most part. Although it's better to play with other people, it's more fun. Kevin Smith is coming here with the spamming, so someone take care of that. Best sword in the game. What is Ibrahim talking about now? But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the whole living off YouTube. It does depend. I won't really say numbers because it depends on every single person's like choice and everything like that. But yeah. I really couldn't say. Like, it just depends on the person. I really couldn't say how much money you could make on YouTube. You just have to be gaining enough views and everything like that. So I would advise to have like a Patreon like set up as well for people who would be willing to, because that's actually like a fixed amount of income. Although that could also be some. So it's mainly for hardcore fans who want to support the channel. Yeah. So just sorry if I'm like spacing out and everything like that. I'm getting lost in my thought for some reason. So you do want to find something a lot more stable. So like what I have set up right now, I have a full-time job. I do this on the side. Doesn't at this point, like I don't really care too much whether like YouTube, whether our channel expands or not. Although I will care at the end of the day. We'll see. But yeah. Oh yeah, Zane's here. Hello, Zane. Yeah, you were posting this on Discord, which reminds me. Now that I think about it, it's so weird. I know that Gabe has talked to me about this, but the whole how many times can you retell a story? And that's pretty much it. How many times can you retell a story without it getting like super old and stale? Like I just read this like yesterday, my dude, and it feels old right now. So, and I think I've had another encounter with that. Yeah. One of my coworkers talks about how like his interaction with another coworker was really awkward, and I remember he told that to like other coworkers within my presence, like I'd say like 4 times within like the course of like a month or two, and I was like, dude, I'm so tired of the story. To answer your question, Zane, is it worth it? Only if you like those things. Only if you like those things, dude. It's all subjective if it's worth it or not. They put those up. They put that stuff out there for a reason. People are gonna buy it because it's worth it for them. If it was worth it for you, then you're totally fine. Not sure. Says, I'm not sure. That's the full name of yours. 89K subscribers, hardly 100 views. Shame. Where are the rest of the subscribers? My dude, you already know. I think everyone should know about this. Hardly, like, anyone like really watches these things because we ended reacting it. That's the problem, dude. Dude, you're gonna make me like blow steams out of my head right now because how annoyed I am for repeating this. Everyone keeps asking, because we ended reacting it. That's kind of what happened. Oh yeah, Minecraft just says like, oh sorry, that was my cuz. Sure, dude. Midnight says, on average, how much does someone make per 1,000 views? I couldn't say. I don't remember that. I don't remember the number. I remember like ye old times. This is ye old times, by the way. If I didn't make that so apparent. Think of it like 2,000 views is equivalent to $2. So that's what I'm literally saying. And that was like back in the day, so I don't know if that's different or not. So don't take my word for it. Just maybe do some research and also just test it out. If you ever get to that point where you get 2,000 like per video, then congratulations, you're better than us. Moving on to that. Oh, I'm talking a lot. I'm so sad my MacBook died. Now I just got switched to an actual laptop. So sad, Zane. Not sure said 18 months ago you did Naruto gameplay and there's thousands of views. That was when reacting was still there. That's yeah, that's the thing is that with reacting we post other things and we'd get like more views because it was associated with like DangIT Productions at the time. Now people stop watching reacting they have no reason to like tune into the channel. What was my example? Yes, I remember Kids WB, early Saturday morning cartoons. You tune into Kids WB, and it's like this is the greatest thing. You'd watch your Pokemon, you'd watch your Mega Man Battle Network when I was still going about. There's Mucha Lucha, and you stick to one, right? And you watch that religiously every Saturday morning, and then maybe like before the show starts, like say it has like an 8 o'clock runtime, and you're up around 7 o'clock, and you're like, oh shoot, well I'm early. What do? I'm gonna watch a new show. I'm gonna watch Mega Man Battle Network or NT Warrior, and you're like, oh shit, this is the hype. I want this, and so you watch that too. And that's kind of the same. That's what I'm trying to reflect on our YouTube channel. They want reacting videos. They see gameplay videos and they're like, yeah, hell, I'll watch it. And they're like, oh cool, this is cool. And that's exactly what happened. Laptops are expensive, dude. I guess they're worth it. It depends. If you're on the go all the time, then totally. I have my laptop over there. It hasn't been of much use since we've been transitioning all the recording over here. I no longer really commute to other people's places to record. So I do need that. I need a better use for that laptop because it was going to be like an editing game or an editing thing. Also like a pseudo like PC gaming thing if I ever was on the go to record, but that's all been kind of taken care of with this. Question here: Minecraft or Roblox? Minecraft. Oh, dude. Okay. There's definitely moments where I just like go off and just like, yikes. So tired. Justin, you are my idle friend. What does that mean? What does that mean? Am I? Oh yeah. Well, I guess like, because I don't have such a strong opinion on like the things like you state. So it's just like, yeah, dude. And so I'm just like really just low key down to the ground. I'm your dude who will be your wall. I'll be the wall to reverb back to you. But let's see. Mike Ibrahim also says like Nintendo is making a new Metroid game. Yes. Return of Samus. That's gonna be really cool. I like the reticle, how you can like, you don't have to be fixated on like a 45-degree axis. It's like dial. So yeah. iShadow's here. Good job. Yeah, good job. I mean, Kevin Smith did this whole spiel like topics earlier, but hey, I mean, moderator, you did your job. Good job. Ooh, sorry guys, man. Ugh. Okay, Zen. Let me see if there's anything else to talk about on the Twitter side of things. Really negative things. Never mind. I'm gonna try my best to avoid anything like in real life because it's right now the world is shitty, to put lack of better terms. Like it's a bad place out there, and I feel like I need to do something like entertaining to not just please myself but just entertain people. Just kind of not really think about that kind of stuff. So we just gotta think more positively, let's say. If not, just don't really think about it too much. Zane's talking about like, I need a job. If you're in that area right now, oh, it looks like our bandwidth is not really good. Hang in there, guys. You're gonna get a little bit of stuttering. Don't worry about it. If you guys can hear me just fine, it'll get better. Trust me. But yeah, jobs gonna be hard to come by. So if you're If you're still in school, just focus on that. Maybe do an internship somewhere if you finish your schooling. And yeah, it's good. Yeah, oh shoot. Rogers Bates actually posted like something on Twitter saying about the whole demonetization of like YouTube videos, because I think it's something to do with tags. I don't really know. I haven't really been in the know as far as like what people are going through. I'm doing a program. It takes a bit of my schedule, so I can't do a job at the moment. Yeah, okay. iShadow's doing stuff. Doing good stuff. We appreciate it. School's coming soon. As far as I've heard about that. Man, like time has flown by. I remember when school's out. I was like, yes, I can finally go home and not worry about school traffic. Damn it, there's still school traffic. Yeah, okay. What else is there? Yeah, again, there's nothing on the YouTube side of things. Not really, nothing positive anyway. So, let's see. What's our demographic here? Are we talking about like people like in their teens, their early adults, stuff like that? Like what's going on like with the chat right now? Okay. I'm not gonna healthy stream. But I feel like it would change if I said that. And I just jinxed it. But nothing's happening so far. I'm just gonna ignore it. So the reason I'm asking like what's our demographic is I'm just kind of asking like what's everyone's area of study so far, and I'm talking like when I say that I mean like in college, like what are you majoring in and stuff like that. But if you're in high school, I guess it's all general and stuff like that. I mean, you do have like control of like what classes you can take as far as like advanced classes or like extracurricular. Thank you. Electives and whatnot. Some people like take different languages, for example. Yeah, I don't know why I was going with that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah. Ugh, I'm so tired. Well, at least my throat's like, and also I gotta stop saying the word tired. Or maybe I am, or I'm strained. Yeah, there we go. Boop. Computer science. All right. Abraham's having a sleepover. Cool. Studying college, fitness, and health promotions. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Like, I like the diversity. I was here thinking, like, actually, I wasn't really thinking too much. I think I was reflecting on, like, where I was going. Because at the time when I jumped into college, my dad had, like, enforced me, like, hey, do a science major in biology. And I was like, well, I don't really have anything else I have in mind, so sure. And that was gonna be my major. And then like 1 year passes, like he was more lenient on like what my brother and I would be doing. And so it was just like, okay, well, I think I'll just do sociology. And I just got with it. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Ibrahim wants to sing. Alrighty, all right. I don't think there's singing courses in college, although I mean like there's clubs and choir and etc. So that's where you kind of learn how to sing, I guess, unless you have a trainer. I don't know. I did have someone who was in choir. It was EJ actually. He was in choir. Was he good? I like how I took a moment to really think about like, wait a minute, was DJ good at singing? I never really heard him sing like seriously. Sure, he would like go on like one-liners and everything like that. Sure, but I never heard him sing like by himself. So I can't really say for certain. I'm pretty sure he's a good singer. Yeah, especially like when you go to church, you kind of have to. You end up singing a little bit when you go there. Yeah, I was just really thinking about that. Now that you bring it up, I'll have to really might have to ask about that. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? I don't really have much of anything. Which I guess is a good thing because our hour's actually kind of up, almost up. Sure. Zane says that college is like the opposite from high school. I would agree to a point. Yeah. Um. Actually, yeah, I think I would agree, like, wholeheartedly, because in high school you have these cliques, right? Everyone knows about the cliques, right? Going to ninth grade. Oh, that's nice. We got a youngin in here. Um, High school is like yeah, I mean you have your cliques and everything like that, so everything is like stereotype and everything like that. In college though, it depends. I mean, it does depend on which college you go to, but overall, if you go to a 4 year school, no one really cares. Like everyone's out there for themselves essentially. Everyone is out there just to do their own thing, and that's kind of the experience I had in college myself. I would, go to my classes, I'd have lunch, I'd go to work, and that's pretty much it. Whether that be like my work study or my part time at the time, which is not my full time. Doing summer reading. Oh God, man, I didn't do summer. Well, I think I did once before, and I hated it. I'm pretty sure if reading wasn't a mandatory thing, I would love reading. But because of it, I kind of don't. And it's such a shame because books are great. Like, they're a great escape, and they're also, like, very enlightening. They are also very informative about everything. And actually, you know what? I was thinking about going to my local, like, Barnes and Noble and just kind of just staying there and just reading books on just like how to improve myself, like spiritually, like mentally, physically, mainly mentally, because I don't really feel like working out. Ninth grader, 14-year-olds was I think, yeah, I was 14 when I was a ninth grader. Yeah, yeah. Where was I in ninth grade? I'm trying to remember. Awkward, yes. I think at the time I really had got attached to tennis. I would say tennis was my jam. Like, I would say late eighth grade to like 12th grade. I played like tennis all the time, like throughout my high school life, and I don't regret that. I love tennis, and I do play a little bit of tennis here and there. How did you convince your parents to work part time while being a college student? Um, it wasn't me convincing them; it's them convincing me because they wanted me to work. Because it's like Justin, you're spending so much time like doing whatever, like doing pretty much nothing. And I was like, I film, thank you, but it didn't really matter because I wasn't making money from it. So it's like they wanted me to earn money during the times I was just off from school, but also balance it while I was still like doing college stuff. So I did find a part time job, and it did work really well. And I did do the work study because like it's money, and it looks good on you too if you actually do it. So it's all to better myself. Um, I would say that was the whole parent um, initiative. I would say. Okay. Whew. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good here. Yeah. I really did appreciate having another like solo, like almost like one-on-one like podcast and stuff like that. Can you put Megalomania in your playlist? Hmm. We'll see. We will see about that. Because I've been looking into trying to incorporate like different songs into the playlist. So maybe we might actually add that in there. So, yeah, might. I was actually going to add more playlists after this too. Um I'm thinking of like downloading Sonic Mania and just doing a Twitch stream with that. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. But I'm gonna do it and then like post edit stuff. I'm just gonna upload it directly on YouTube. It's like it's whatever cool. It's whatever cool, fam. So just maybe I'll probably like let people on Discord know. So if you guys are not like on Discord, just feel free to do them. Where them reactions at? Not here currently. I'm gonna wait until Gabe sends me word tomorrow, and I'll see about doing discussions and adding reactions into them somehow, some way. It'll probably be the same as ye old discussion dang it days. Abraham says because I'm Sans around here. No, you're not. I'm Sans. No, I don't. Sans is such an interesting character. I say like, there's no one here. There's no one, not even I, who really fits the bill for Sans. And I think Sans, he's a really interesting character, as I said before. And it should just be kind of left like that. No one should try to embody him in any way. He's cool. He's cool, fam. He has his own like comedic style. He has his own style for anything, really. So, anyway, we're gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna see if I can add stuff, and if you guys want to tune in for the Sonic Mania stream, I will probably do that on Twitch. So there should be a social media for Twitch somewhere. If anything, it's on the main page of YouTube. Yeah, it's on the main page of the YouTube page, so you might find it there. Otherwise, for those of you who want to be sticking around, or those who want to jump in for the stream on Twitch, I'm actually going to look up my the name you want to search up for, and if I'm not logged in like shit, in that case you want to just stick around. Yeah, it's let me mute that. So it's DangIT Pro _gaming. That's pretty easy. So you guys can just stay on Discord and just be like notified, and I'll be making the posts of like that and stuff like that. Sorry, Instagram. Oh, Zane says sorry, Instagram post yesterday. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Even though Charlie Keller, yeah. But yeah, okay. We're gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah. That was a weird way for me to cut edit. So, anything happen next week? I'll see what I can do as far as background music for the live stream here, as well as like adding more tracks onto the playlist for when you guys are in the waiting room. And I'll see what to do with Twitch. Although Sonic Mania is going to be a thing. I think I want to do that, but I'll do that later. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, just stay tuned on Discord for that. And the link for Discord is in the description right there. So yeah, feel free to jump in. Otherwise, yeah, that'll be it for this. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Prodcast. Episode 167 live. My name is Justin, and thanks for watching. #bye, guys. #bye. Thank you for like putting up with me and my lonely self right now. Hopefully we get someone tomorrow or next time.